Okay, so last time, we got to we got to the islands, and now we gotta do 3 islands. This, a rarity, this is recorded right after I finished the last video, because I'm trying to do two at once, because I want to take a bit of a break at some point, and so I want to have 2 to 3 videos in a row that I can upload spread out. So I guess we're going to 3 Island, and, hopefully finding that lost L girl. Yeah, we're going to 3 Island. Okay, we're on 3 Island now. So I didn't do, again, I haven't done anything. I was gonna train Solosis a little bit, but I don't want to be here all day. And I kind of want this might be a shorter video. I could see this being 20 minutes, 30 minutes instead of like 35-ish, but we'll see. Uh, isn't there something weird about this where like you come back here over and over again and eventually he's done and like your reward is like unknown and a rare candy or something? I could be wrong. I haven't played. I kind of just skimmed the Sevi Islands whenever I replay Fire Red Leaf Green. It's just a nothing addition. It's kind of cool, I guess, that they added a whole new area. That's more changes than Oras got. I don't know. I I guess I could use this episode to bitch about remakes or whatever, cause that'll be fun. Uh, I have earned the right to be negative for a little bit. So what I want from a remake personally is I have to fight all 3 of these guys, don't I? These are actually forced fights, so I'll probably. Sorry about that. I won't speed these up. They're not like boss fights or anything, so I don't have to commentate them. It'd be nice if I had a fairy move on my Dedenne, but whatever. Power Punch is fine. What I want from a remake is to be the same game at its core, but change a lot in order to fix issues the original game had and add new content is basically what I want from a remake. I feel Pokemon sucks with that, but that's just what I want from a remake. Um, so Fire Red and Leaf Green, in my opinion, Gen 1's main issue is glitches, and it's kind of boring. There's a Gen 1 has a lot of minor issues, but most of that's from it being the first game. I feel like Fire Red and Leaf Green do enough to fix it because there's not a lot to fix, if that makes sense. Like, they obviously fix the glitches, that's a plus, and they obviously fix, I forgot to add Aftermath, and they fix some of the pacing issues it had by adding things in between other things, like adding the Sevi Islands, adding a bit of a post game, that kind of thing. So I feel like Fire Red and Leaf Green are in fact superior to Red, Blue, Yellow, but it's a nice kind of thing where it doesn't replace the original. It just kind of is another version that's pretty good. So I feel like Fire Red and Leaf Green do a good job, and they're just good remakes. At least in concept. They still have just some of Gen 1's issues, and it's still Gen 1 at the end of the day. And there's baffling decisions like Pokemon that gained an evolution later can't evolve until you get the national dex, but it still does the animation for it. Like, if you have a Golbat and it has max happiness and it evolves or whatever, it'll evolve, stop halfway through and say like, oh, I guess it can't evolve yet. And that's just a weird thing to me. Like, because as of Gen 3, Crobat, Scizor, and I can't think of much else. Like, I don't think there's any other Pokemon, really. Espeon and Umbreon, I get, like, Eevee got some. But the thing is, like, would Fire and Leaf Green be ruined if they let you evolve Eevee into Espeon and Umbreon? Or if they let you evolve a Golbat? The best one is that some of these, like Steelix, are trade evolutions, and those still work because you're trading them to another game. You could trade them to, like, Emerald or Ruby Sapphire with a metal coat, and they'll evolve. So those aren't affected, really, depending, I guess. It just doesn't make sense to me. It's just a baffling decision. And I'm thankful it's like they didn't make that decision again with other remakes in the series, I guess. But that's the main issue with that. Um, yeah, it's a better Gen 1. They updated the move pool. They changed some things. enough things to keep it make it different while keeping things the same, and they fixed the major issues that Gen 1 had for the most part. Pacing glitches and it being kind of boring, they kind of fixed it. Um, and then Gen 2 happened. Heart Gold and Soul Silver were my most hated Pokemon games until Sword and Shield. That doesn't mean I think they're bad. Sword and Shield I despise, and I think it's an awful game. Like an irredeemable, for the most part, awful game. But Heart Gold and Soul Silver I hate because they're so close to being good games. I love the way Heart Gold and Soul Silver look. I love the music. I love a lot of the things they added. I love most of the new Pokemon Gen 2 added, so I love the Pokedex. I love that they added... Is that better than Aerial Ace? It depends. Did they up it to 90? This is actually tough. I'll go with Fly specifically because it's an HM, and it might help later to not have an HM slave for Fly. It's worth it for me, and I might have another flying type later if I end up using the Noi Bat. But my problem is Gen 2's major issues to me are three big things, two big things and a small thing. The big thing is the fucking level curve. Gen 2's level curve pisses me off. Like, it is so bad. I'm trying to figure out how to word this. Like, you're level 30, and you're fighting Pokemon that are, like, level 15 type shit. So you get, like, pixels of XP, so it's hard to train. And then, like, the last gym leader is, like, a difficulty spike for me. At least a lot of the time. Because you can't train easily or whatever. Oh, we get a Moo Milk. You can't really train as easily. And it extends to the post-game, where they, for some stupid reason, they keep the levels the same that they were in Gen 1 for the post-game when you go to Kanto. Meaning, at that point, you're going to be like level 40 or 50 because of the Elite Four, and you're going to be fighting trainers in the 40s and 50s. But the wild Pokemon are like level 6 and 12, sometimes 20. So there's no place to get good training. And then Red is in like the 80s. He's like level 81, isn't he, for like his Pikachu, which is his ace. And you just, good luck, you're going to have to train. That's just awful to me. So the level curve is shit. And they had a chance to fix it in Gen 2. They could have done multiple things. Add a VS Seeker. Use Gen 3's rematch system. Fix the level curve. The reason the level curve is shit is because you could do gyms 4, 5, and 6, I think, in any order. Maybe 5, 6, 7. I think it's 4, 5, 6. No. Yeah, it's 5, 6, 7. You could do gyms 5, 6, 7 in... Oh, I have a Twisted Spoon, don't I? That was the thing. It wasn't, Oh, I'm not going to give it to Solosis yet because he has the experience share, but... Did you teach me anything? But yeah, the level curve shit, and you could fix it by adding in a VS Seeker. Blocking off Mahogany until you get, like, until you beat Chuck and Jasmine. Is there an item? I think there's a hidden one. Oh my god. Okay, PP up. Nice. Blocking off Mahogany. That one tree in Vermilion pisses me off more and more every time I see a cut tree respawn. Losing my train of thought. You could block off Mahogany until you beat Chuck and Jasmine, and then just increase the levels appropriately, accordingly, whatever. You could give Gen 3's rematch system. I never understood this. This is one of the things that annoys me a lot about it. Gen 2 had an awful rematch system. Awful. You had to wait for them to call you. Like, you had to wait for the trainers to call you when you registered them in your phone. There's an optional fight, so I'm going for it. I'm speeding it up, meaning. This should be good. I like Phantump and Punkaboo, but whatever. What was I going to say? Yeah. So Gen 2 had an awful rematch system. That's fair. It was the first time trying that kind of thing. Understandable. Whatever. Emerald fixed this by making it so you can open the fucking phone call thing. I don't remember the name. And there's a red dot next to anyone that wants a rematch with you. and you can go there and you don't have to wait for them to call you. You just scroll through the list and see the ones that want a rematch, and then you can go there and fight them. And then Heart Gold Soul Silver went back to the shitty way of doing it, and I don't understand why. Like, they had a bad thing, they fixed it, and then they went back to the original bad version of it for Heart Gold Soul Silver. I don't know why they did that, or why they would do that. Swirlix. Swirlix was my last team member in the last run. I remember now. Which means you can do trade evolutions. So I might use the Spritzy. But, so they had a good thing. They fixed it. They had a bad thing. They fixed it. And then they unfixed it. To be faithful to the original when it was a worse version of... I don't know, man. I just don't understand it. It pisses me off, like how bad... I don't like recover in-game. Same reason as Roost. I don't understand how they fucked it up that bad. It's just stupid and doesn't make sense to me. And then my third big issue... I guess my second, because it was level curve. Level curve and rematch system are the same thing. The second issue, the gym teams are awful. Like, the first gym leader is fine. I wish he had a Hoot Hoot instead of a Pidgey, and it was Hoot Hoot Pidgeotto instead of Pidgey Pidgeotto. But I get it. Whatever. That's fine. It's early gym. I don't know why I did fly on that. Whatever. Why does Bugsy have a Metapod and a Kakuna? Why? Why does he have a Metapod and a Kakuna? His team is Metapod, Kakuna, Scyther. Just give him, like, Ladybug, Spinarak, and it's not like, oh, a Ladybug and a Spinarak, that's too good for Gym 2. No, it's not. They're awful Pokemon that are unevolved. It works, but no. They gave him Cocoons that don't do anything. And it pisses me off, and I know I'm sounding very angry. I hate Gen 2. Like, Whitney's fine, I guess. Whitney's fine. And then Morty, I said this earlier, or maybe last video, I don't remember. He has like Ghastly, Haunter, Gengar, or maybe Ghastly, Haunter, Gengar. What's wrong with Haunter, Mischievous, Gengar? That's a fine team. I don't understand it. I don't want to go through all of them, but they're all like that. They all have terrible gym teams. They're all either Kantomon, so they don't show off Gen 2 stuff well enough, or it's just the same Pokemon 3 times. I feel like no thought or little thought was put into the gym teams. And the third issue is just odd design choices. Just random, strange design choices. Like, the first dungeon is Sprout Tower, and it's a grass-type dungeon when the two starter types, one is a grass type that can't do much against grass poison types, who's weak to poison when the only Pokemon in there is a Bellsprout. And the other one is a water type who's weak to grass. That feels weird, right? It's not game breaking or anything, it's just an odd decision that they made. And I remember there being random things like that, like the stones being locked behind calling people. They kind of fixed that one because of the fucking Pokathlon thing. But there's just random minor problems Gen 2 has in addition to those two big ones. But the thing is, Heart Gold and Soul Silver didn't fix most of these issues. And I feel like they could have. Multiple ways to fix it. And then, like, but there's so many cool things. There's so many cool things about Heart Gold, Soul Silver. I love the graphics. I think it's the best looking Pokemon game still. I love the music. I love the key item you get that makes the music 8-bit or whatever, like Game Boy music. That's fucking great. I love it. I love the quality of life features they added. Like, the gym leader rematches is cool. They expanded the Kanto half of the game to be, like, bigger. They fixed move pools. The physical special split is cool. But they didn't fix the major issues with the game when they could have so easily. I have played so many Gen 2 ROM hacks that just add the VS Seeker, change a few of the gym teams around slightly. You don't even have to majorly change them. And then, or they block off Mahogany until you beat Chuck and Jasmine. And I love them. That's all they fixed the problems, most of the problems I have with Gen 2 with just that. Extrasensory is better than Sidewave. I think we're at the point where Solosis can go into battle. So I'm going to take off the experience and give it a Twisted Spin. It's just, it's so close to being good, guys. It's so close, but then they fucked it up. I don't know. It's just, it angers me that it got so close, and it's so easy to fix it. So Heart Gold and Soul Silver were my most hated games until, oh wait, until OOOO, because OOOO pisses me off even more. Uh, I don't, I don't know if OOOO pisses me off more, but it pisses me off in similar ways. Pokemon has this weird thing, and I think OOOO is where it's worst. With they make two versions of a game, like Ruby Sapphire, right? And then they make an improved version like Emerald, which fixes a lot of the issues, expands upon things, adds new content. It's great. And then when they remake that generation, they remake the worst versions and make them worse on purpose. So that because they're remakes of Ruby Sapphire, they're not remakes of Emerald. Why would you not include the improvements that Emerald had to your remake? I don't. So OOOO pisses me off because Emerald is top tier to me. Emerald is like one of my favorite games of all time, man. I prefer Black 2 White 2. I think Black 2 White 2 are better games, but I have more nostalgia for Emerald, which is fine. OOOO takes all the cool things about Emerald and ruins it. So, much like Gold and Silver, this is an optional fight, I'm speeding this up. Gen 2, Gen 3. Ruby Sapphire had bad gym teams. Emerald fixed this by changing the teams. Like, Norman had, I think he had Vigoroth slacking in the original. This is why I bought Berry Juice's people. I don't want to go back to heal like 40 HP. Norman had like Vigoroth slacking, which is bad. Emerald fixed this by giving him an actual team of, I think, Linoon, Vigoroth, Spinda slacking. I think, which is not the best gym team, but it's variety. And then Ruby Sapphire is like, what if we make him go back to his original shitty team instead? And it's like, why would you do that? But why would you do that? It doesn't make sense, and it pisses me off. Oh, another, by the way, another great cut shortcut. There, I did the cut shortcut. Like, these cut trees are pointless. But, OOOO just took Ruby Sapphire and remade them, and didn't add any of the Emerald quality of life features, which angers me and, like, annoys me. And also, this is just me. I think the Gen 6 games, I like Gen 6. X and Y, underrated. They're pretty good. They're not the best Pokemon games, but they're pretty good. They're ugly as shit to me. ORS 2, they're just ugly games to me. Oh, there's an item. I'm gonna go get that, because I think that's a TM? No, TMs are yellow in this. I just think Gen 6 is ugly, so I honestly think ORS looks worse than Emerald, but that one's just 100% personal opinion. That's not like a gameplay issue or whatever. That's like the most subjective part of this argument, I guess. But yeah, fucking what was it? Yeah, ORS. I just hate that it ruined a lot of the things that it took out a lot of the things that Emerald added. And honestly, when they remade it, and I didn't like the game, it's fine. Like, that's fine. I don't mind. I don't like it. It's not like I have to play it. I was excited to play through the fucking battle facilities, and I hate that. Not that they didn't add the battle facilities, because that's a lot of work. I hate that they added the battle facilities and then put a sign at the start that says, "Whoops, looks like it's not ready yet." Like, that just pisses me off. This is probably like, what's the word? Going off in 100 different tangents. But, like, I think that's good because I'm still talking about my hatred of ORS. I think ORS looks ugly. I hate that there's no battle facilities. I hate that they didn't include Emerald shit. I hate that they made it easier. Like, I feel like Emerald, I had some fights that were actually pretty hard. I remember the first Maxi fight sometimes gives me issues. The one in Mount Magma, I think it is. Norman usually gave me issues in Emerald. He's actually a pretty tough gym leader. I just remember tough gym leaders and fights. Like, Emerald isn't hard. Like, it's obviously still a kid's game that's really easy. Are you serious? Okay, it took like 3 attempts to run. Another berry? No. Okay. It's a hypno fight, right? Or is it... What is it if it's not a hypno? I don't know what Pokemon that is. It's not a hypno. Oh, it's a Malamar. I guess this is an actual fight. I'll do light screen. I just hate that they made a worse version of Emerald that's uglier with less features than Emerald. And I think it angers me more because Heart Gold Soul Silver had crystal stuff in it. It had like some of the stuff they added in Crystal. But and then of course like Yellow in the grand scheme of things didn't add that much to Gen 1. Like it changed things, but it didn't fix a lot of things, if that makes sense. So it makes sense that Fire Red Leaf Green doesn't include yellow fixes because there wasn't that many. But like I just had to speed that up. It's a wild Pokemon. I could have caught it, but eh. Nice, Lumberry is actually pretty good. But there's no berry growing in this, so it's like a one of. So it's one of those things where it's like I have to carefully do it. Use it carefully, I guess. Oh, you. Did you give me something? Oh, I forgot I had to give it to him. I just hate Oras so much. Like, so much. Because, yeah, like I said, it's a worse version of Emerald with worse everything. It's worse than Ruby and Sapphire. How do you make a remake of of a generation that's worse than the originals? Can't stand Oras. Like, I hate them so much. And then I thought I was in the minority because people were like, Oras is so fucking good, man. But, nowadays I'm seeing more people hate Oras. I know Chugga Conroy has, like, a hidden thing that's weirdly hidden. I think it's him in Maryland. I could be wrong. Doing, like, a secret Let's Play of Omega Ruby Alpha Sapphire and shitting on it the whole time, and I felt like that was therapeutic. Because I fucking hate those games. Do I have to go back to One Island? And I guess I'll go back to One Island and give him the thing. And then Gen 8 happened, and I just jumped off the Pokemon train. I have not bought the Diamond and Pearl remakes. I assume they're very bad. I have heard, like, even the biggest Pokemon defenders I've seen still say they're kind of mediocre. And, like, you know Pokemon game's bad when you see it on sale for like 20 bucks at GameStop. Just saying. Because Pokemon games never go down in price. But again, never played it. No desire to. I don't have any, I'm probably not. But, like, I'm not buying, it's same thing as Gen 9. I'm not playing it unless somebody buys it for me where I'll feel obligated to play it or give it a chance. Because I'm not paying 60 for Aura, or for fucking Scarlet Violet. And I'm not paying even 20 to play fucking Brilliant Diamond Shining Pearl. Oh? Oh! I'm not going to use any of these. I grabbed the Froakie last time, I'll grab a Fennekin. In to celebrate my Salamangreat video. Is it Fenny? No, that's Spinny. I hate calling it. Wait, Salamangreat Fennec is its name? No, I'm gonna go with Foxer as a reference to the Salamangreat card because Salamangreat was my first learning Yu-Gi-Oh. Okay, I guess we're leaving. I don't want to end here, man. We're only 24 minutes in. I'll get to Erica's town, and then we'll end things. And then, I guess I might as well mention... Still gone, by the way. That tree's still gone. None of the other ones disappear that long. I've left the fucking country, basically. And they're still gone. I'm gonna heal, because I don't think I've healed. And I'm gonna put Tortuga and, Monkey in the butt. Oh, shit. I was gonna say, I was gonna get to Erica's town, but I have to get through Rock Tunnel for that, don't I? I'll at least get to Rock Tunnel, see how much time we're at, and then see if I want to go for doing Rock Tunnel. I have not been using the bike enough, I guess. Yeah, there's like rumors that Gen 5 is getting remade because apparently, I guess, slight spoilers for the fucking Gen 9 DLC. A bunch of people in that game apparently mention Unova and Reshiram and shit. I hope they don't remake Gen 5 because I don't need them to ruin my life again. I don't need. Gen 5 is so good, and I just know they'll fuck it up somehow. But Gen 5 is so good, and I don't know how they could fuck it up because. But I guess Emerald is so good, and they made it. They made that worse. They made it worse than fucking Ruby Sapphire. Oh, there's no country here, so I didn't actually need the monkey. Oh, Deden's holding an item. Frostberry, that's nice. Require trainer, so I won't speed her up. I just hate. I don't know. I feel like the Pokemon remakes go too much into. It has to be exactly like the original, outside of the physical special split and adding stuff from previous that have like are standard since then. I'm speeding this up. I don't care. I just feel like they go too much in that thing, and I know there's a decent chunk of the fan base. Whenever I complain about this kind of thing, I get told, but then it's not a remake. A remake is making the same game again, but just updating small things. And I think, no, a remake fixes, again, what I want from a remake is the same game at its core. Like, what I would want is Heart Gold, Soul Silver, same region, same decks, same line of events, same characters, same music remixed or whatever, same dungeons, same bosses, all that. But add the updates that you did, the physical special split and all that. I didn't think I would die there. Add the physical special split. Fix the fucking level curve. Use Gen 3's rematch system instead of Gen 2's. Okay, so first off, that sprite fucked up. Second off, I'm trapped now, and I wanted to go back and heal real quick. Nothing on my team can learn Avalanche, I'm pretty sure. I don't have a revive or anything, and I'm kind of trapped here for a bit, so, Oh! I could just... Oh! So the gyms don't let you use... Okay, so I can just fly. So... That changes things. It doesn't really. I was gonna say I didn't have to backtrack in the last episode, and that pisses me off. But I actually still had to backtrack. Because, I didn't have fly at that point. Okay, now... You're a trainer, right? You're optional, so I will speed you up no matter what. Ooh, Rock Blast hurts. Let's go with Icy Wind. And then, oh. Gods, I forgot how slow Solosis is. I'm gonna use Berry Juices. I don't want to go walk. I guess I could fly back and heal, but that's lame. Did I have another hold item? No. Okay, thought it did. Yeah, I know this video has been Jira bitches about Pokemon remakes for 28 minutes, which is probably the title of this video, but I'm probably going to think of something better than that for a title. But I just want them to get better at remakes, and I feel like more people are noticing, because I know, like, Heart Gold Soul Silver have positive reception, Oras has mixed reception, and from what I could tell at least, no, we're good. Brilliant Diamond, Shining Pearl have mixed to negative reception. So I think that kind of, like, Pokemon fans are realizing that Pokemon's not good with remakes. I don't know. Because this even extends into spin-offs. But I feel the remake of Mystery Dungeon XD, first off, I'm just going to say that game looks hideous to me. Like, I love the remake of XD. The game's ugly as hell. I hate the art style. I hate the graphics. I hate a lot of things about that game. At least visually. But I love it as a whole. Or at least I really like it. And I'm not super into Mystery Dungeon. For reasons that I will get into possibly next time. Because it's a can of worms about me not liking story in games. Or story in general. That I probably will get into in a future video. I doubt it'll be next time. But who knows. Another trainer that's optional. God, I kind of hate Sturdy. I like how Sturdy went from one of the worst abilities in the game to like an actually good one. Because it used to be you're just immune to whoops. You're just immune to one hit KO moves. Silk Scarf. Nothing has a really good normal move, I don't think. I think the only normal move on... I don't think I have a normal move on team. Dedenne has Tail Slap, but that's not really useful for this. I actually Force Trainer, so I'll do that. I don't want to get into the story thing because that's like a can of worms that's going to take a long time to explain, and I don't really want to get into that right now. Icy Wind's good. It should kill it, hopefully. Solosis looks like a butt from it, like its back sprite in this game. It's cute. Flail, huh? Remember when I said this is going to be a shorter video? Evidently not. Well, we're only 30 minutes in, and I think we're going to end in the next 3-ish minutes, 4-ish minutes. So it's going to be on par with the others. I doubt I'm going to do Rock Tunnel in this video, though, because that's going to be like 15 minutes, and I don't know if I want this to be a 45-minute video. Well, I want it to be a 45-minute video, but I've talked about that enough. I don't know. I just prefer longer videos. I guess I didn't get into that much. I just kind of alluded to it. I just like longer videos because I don't have... That's going to kill it. I don't have, like, school or work. So I pretty much wake up, I play video games, play Magic, Yu-Gi-Oh, Pokemon. And I need background noise. And the more background noise I have, the better. So the longer the video, the better. When I see, like, a 4-hour video reviewing every episode of something, or I see, like, a 5-hour video that's, like, a retrospective on some show, I'm into it. I jump right on, man. And I don't know. I just like it as background noise. I have a playlist, personal playlist of like a bunch of videos that are like 4 hours long. And the best part about them, or at least one of the cool things about them, is they're like 8 hours, 4 to 8 hours, whatever. A lot of the time I watch these videos, and then a week later I forget what happened in the videos because my memory is shit. There's an optional trainer. And so I watch them again. I watch them again. Like, I could watch them like a week or two later and not remember most of the content of it because my memory is shit. And oh, I didn't know Sturdy counted for bullet seed stuff. Nice. Not nice, just weird. I don't know why I did guts. Or I don't know why I did glare because it probably has guts is what I meant to. Can I skip the trainers here, go heal, and then come back to fight them? I guess so, yeah. Let's do that real quick. Let's heal. I'm gonna fight the other trainers. I guess on screen. Why not? Okay. 20 for an Everstone. Fuck off, man. I'm not doing 20 for an Everstone. An Everstone's useless anyway. Just press B. That's not... Okay. Oh, wait. That means that... Shit, that means Rock Smash is like... I could use Rock Smash on something, so I could have... I don't know the word. I could have used Rock Smash to explore Island 1 or whatever a little more. I'm gonna switch out. I know fighting type against the psychic type, but it's just a Muna. They're defensive, not offensive. Muna's one of those Pokemon I've used like 100 times, and it's weird because you wouldn't expect it. But yeah, I'm gonna go heal again. And then I'm gonna go fight all those trainers. Probably on screen. So you guys in a second after I heal and change some things. Sorry about that. Had to go for a second, but I'm good. I'm gonna fight all the trainers over here, which is like one trainer. And I don't have much else to talk about. So yeah, I guess as an overall for my opinions on the remakes, Fire Red Leaf Green's good. Heart Gold Soul Silver is so close to being really good to me. They're so close. Oras fucking sucks. I don't have an opinion on Brilliant Diamond Shining Pearl. I'm worried if they remake Gen 5. Because Gen 5 is so fucking good. And I don't trust them anymore. I don't trust Game Freak to not screw something up. And I hate saying that because it sounds so mean. But I don't trust Game Freak to not fuck things up. What Pokemon are in this area? Temple, I guess. That makes sense. I kind of wanted to level up to level 30 before the end of this video, but whatever. Super Potion. Any hidden items here? I remember there being hidden items in these little things, but I could be wrong. Yeah. Really quick though, actually. I'm gonna teach Rock Smash to one of the monkey, probably. Yeah. I don't know, it better than Lick. It's not a team member. I don't know why I'm so conscious about its move pool. What? It knows Rock Smash. So okay, so the HMs aren't. It can't. Hold on, let me look something up. Okay, yeah, I guess one of the other gym leaders learned to fly, or taught me fly, or let me use fly. So that was a waste of time, I guess. Um, Next time, I guess we'll be doing Rock Tunnel. And that's probably gonna suck. I'm still pissed about that fucking cut tree situation. I don't know why I'm so mad about it. But yeah, see you guys next time, I guess. I'm actually gonna save state to make sure that nothing fucks up. Okay, now we're good. See you guys later.